Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we've got some serious drama brewing in Dallas. CeeDee Lamb, one of the most electrifying wide receivers in the NFL, has sent a strong message to the Dallas Cowboys front office. And believe me, this isn't your typical off-season drama. It's a powerful statement that could have some long-lasting implications for the Cowboys as they look to move forward into the 2025 season. You definitely don't want to miss this one. So grab your snacks, settle in, and let's break it all down. Before diving into the drama, let's take a moment to remember how CeeDee Lamb got to this point. He's become the centerpiece of the Cowboys offense, showing all the signs of being a future superstar in the NFL. CeeDee was drafted in the first round of the 2020 NFL Draft, and the hype around him was real. He was an absolute playmaker at Oklahoma, lighting up the college football world with incredible catches and explosive speed. The Cowboys saw a future star, and they were right. Since his rookie year, Lamb has lived up to the expectations, making his presence felt as a dynamic playmaker both in the receiving game and on special teams. His ability to turn any pass into a potential touchdown has made him one of the most exciting young wide receivers in the league today. But while his talent has been undeniable, it's not just about the stats anymore. It's about his role in the offense, his future in Dallas, and now, the message he's sending to the front office. In the 2024 season, CeeDee Lamb proved to be one of the most reliable and explosive players in the NFL. With 1,400-plus receiving yards, 10 touchdowns, and countless clutch catches, he earned his spot among the league's top receivers. But it's clear that his journey isn't just about numbers, it's about leadership, recognition, and future goals. Now, let's dive into the real drama. So, what exactly did CeeDee Lamb say to the Cowboys front office that has everyone talking? Well, it all started when Lamb made some pretty bold statements regarding his contract situation and his role with the team moving forward. In a recent interview, Lamb didn't hold back. He made it crystal clear that he expects to be treated as one of the top receivers in the league, and that includes being compensated accordingly. Lamb's words were direct. "I know what I bring to the table. I expect my worth to be recognized." And when you look at his performance on the field, it's hard to argue with him. In the 2024 season, Lamb finished with over 1,400 receiving yards and 10 touchdowns. Those are Pro Bowl caliber numbers, and yet, he still feels that his contribution to the team hasn't been fully acknowledged, at least not financially. In his interview, Lamb didn't mince words about wanting to be paid like a top-tier wide receiver. He knows he's capable of being one of the best in the league for years to come, but he's also sending a strong message to the Cowboys: it's time to pay up. But this isn't just about dollars and cents, it's about respect. CeeDee Lamb's performance on the field has been nothing short of spectacular, and he believes that recognition should come with the kind of deal that reflects his status among the league's best. Lamb is looking for a contract extension, and he's not shy about wanting to be compensated with a deal that reflects his talent. After all, he's one of the most explosive players on a team that has Super Bowl aspirations. But there's more to this message than just money. Lamb has also sent a signal that he's looking for more from the Cowboys offense. He wants a bigger role in the offense, and specifically, he wants to see more commitment from the front office in building a championship-caliber team around him. The reality is that the Cowboys have been stuck in a bit of a rut for years now. Despite having talented players like Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, Micah Parsons, and others, Dallas has consistently failed to get over the hump in the postseason. Lamb, as a competitor, has to be frustrated by the lack of success. It's not just about individual accolades or impressive stats, it's about winning championships, and right now, the Cowboys roster is missing a few key pieces to make that a reality. In the last few seasons, the Cowboys have made it to the playoffs, only to fall short in critical moments. They've been plagued by inconsistent play calling, injuries, and a lack of production in the postseason. In the 2024 season, for example, Dallas had a strong regular season finish, but in the playoffs, the offense stalled, and they couldn't execute when it mattered most. These issues have only intensified the frustration within the locker room, especially for players like Lamb who see themselves as potential champions. CeeDee Lamb knows that in order to achieve greatness, the Cowboys need to start making moves. And while he's not just a player, but a leader on the team, he's also aware that his future might not be tied to the Cowboys if the front office doesn't make some bold decisions soon. Lamb's comments are likely also a reflection of the uncertainty surrounding the Cowboys' long-term vision. If the team doesn't show a commitment to building a true contender, players like Lamb could look for better opportunities elsewhere. Now, let's talk about the business side of things. The reality is, the NFL is a league where contracts are everything. Players like CeeDee Lamb are constantly negotiating with the front office to secure the best possible deal for themselves and their families. And in Lamb's case, his rookie contract is nearing its end. After the 2024 season, he'll be eligible for a contract extension, and we all know what that means: big money, big decisions. But it's not just about getting paid, it's about where Lamb sees his future. The Cowboys have the salary cap flexibility to make a deal happen, but it's unclear if they're willing to commit that kind of money to a wide receiver given the current state of the team. Lamb is undeniably one of the top players on the roster, but the front office may be cautious in terms of their long-term investments. They need to balance paying their star players while also building a team that can compete at the highest level. The situation is complex. The Cowboys have major financial decisions to make regarding their quarterback, Dak Prescott, and other key players like Micah Parsons and Trayvon Diggs. However, CeeDee Lamb is showing that he won't settle for less than his fair share of the pie. CeeDee's comments about his worth are not just about dollars and cents, they are about aligning his contract with his role and expectations for the future. If the Cowboys don't offer him a deal that reflects his status as one of the best receivers in the league, it could send a message that they don't value him in the way he deserves. So, what happens next? This situation with CeeDee Lamb and the Cowboys front office is only going to intensify as we move closer to the 2025 offseason. If Dallas doesn't make a move soon, we could see some serious tension between Lamb and the team. But here's the thing: CeeDee Lamb is a competitor, and he wants to win. As much as he's making a statement about his value, it's also about putting the pressure on the Cowboys to build a Super Bowl contender around him. He doesn't just want a new contract, he wants a team that's capable of getting the job done in the playoffs and winning championships. For the Cowboys, they have a tough decision to make. Do they lock up Lamb long-term and make the necessary moves to build around him? Or do they let him walk and risk losing one of their brightest young stars? Whatever happens, one thing is for sure: CeeDee Lamb is going to continue to put in the work. He's a player who thrives on competition, and he's not going to let anything distract him from his goals. But at the same time, he's making it clear that if the Cowboys aren't willing to give him the respect and resources he deserves, he's ready to take his talents elsewhere. And that's all for today's breakdown. CeeDee Lamb has sent a strong message to the Cowboys front office, and the ball is now in their court. How they respond to this situation could define the direction of the franchise for years to come. What do you guys think? Will the Cowboys lock up CeeDee Lamb and build a championship team around him? Or will they risk losing their star receiver? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your fellow Cowboys fans. And as always, stay tuned for more content right here. Until next time, peace.